Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Hilltop Pillbox in Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada. I'd like to just take a moment to thank everybody for tuning in and getting lots of views. I really appreciate that. And a big shout out to Young Grasshopper, the Cliffside Bunker down in Toronto. And he really inspired me to get on this and just have some fun with it. So thanks a lot there, YG. So what we're at here is the midway point of turn 5, and the Germans, the Soviets, the Japanese, and the Americans have gone, and we're just gonna talk to Klaus here and see what went on with the Germans. Things are getting pretty interesting there. Klaus, you want to take us through what happened?
Ja, und we had to take care of the American threat. That was in Norway. And we took care of all the destroyers and transports. And the little expeditionary force, they had landed in Narvik. And they are all dead now, so that is good. We have Norway, and there's no way they can take it back.
There is a British transport here that could go up and actually take Norway there with some help with the Air Force.
Nuts.
Yeah, that can happen. But did you lose any aircraft?
Ja, und we lost one bomber, one fighter, and one Stuka. But we replaced the fighter and the Stuka. As you can see, they are planted there in the German capital. And we also were able to move a little bit closer to Moscow. And there it is. And we silenced a bit of a threat down here. And we took Stalingrad. Yeah, that was fun. Put up a bit of a fight, but we took it, and we have the oil fields in the Caucasus. So we are feeling very good about that right now. And our revolutionary brothers in Iraq are ready for us to come down and help them out, yeah? And then we are into Cairo, yeah. So all things are going according to plan. And there's really nothing that can stop us, except for perhaps the massive wall of humanity that the Soviets seem to be making out of thin air.
Yeah, they do have a lot of men, but it is kind of empty in the back here, so your tanks may be able to romp around a bit.
Yeah, that is the plan.
All right, Ivan, what's going on in Moscow?
We are not worried at all. We have many men, many tanks, many planes, and we have many babushkas digging ditches in front of Moscow, so this is not going to be a problem.
Okay, good. And winter's rolling in now, I understand?
Winter, he's all the same. Hot, cold, he's all about 30 below.
Yeah, that sounds about right from all the film footage I've seen. Japan, here we are. What's happened in China there, Hirohito? What's going on?
We have finally silenced the Chinese aggression.
The Chinese aggression?
Yes, they were most aggressive.
It's their country, though.
And we also silenced the people in Celebes. Look at how silent they are. And we also silenced the people in Sumatra. Very silent. It's very quiet in Asia. Thanks to the Japanese.
Yeah, you've definitely silenced a lot of people here. What's going on over here? Is this Wow, that looks like a really good buy you've got going on there.
That is not a goodbye. That is simply goodbye. I lost that last turn to the imperialist navies of Anzac and India. But we will repay them in kind.
Okay, good luck with that. So what did you buy this turn?
We bought some men and artillery and destroyers.
Yeah, it looks like you got a bit of a problem. The Americans are massing up in Alaska, and they actually built a naval base. Tex, what's going on up there? Well, yeah, what we got up there, we got ourselves a little bit of a problem with the Japanese being able to shoot out 3 from their base. We could only move 2. We figured, you know, what the heck, let's get ourselves a naval base, and so we built one up there in Alaska, and it's cold, but it's all right. And now we can hit Japan direct, so we figure we'll load stuff up and send her up there, and then send it on down, and really start to threaten the Japanese. That's what we're looking at doing. I see that you haven't put your build on yet this turn. Oh, yeah, nuts. We're going to have to put that on. Looks like we built a few destroyers and a carrier and maybe a transport so we can move some troops on over to get some good old boys over there. Teach some Japanese not to be so mean to everybody. Have you heard about the kamikaze? No, I don't think I rightly have. Well, see these little blue tokens? Yeah, in those areas there, they can just basically roll dice and sink your ship. So be careful heading in, all right? Well, thank you kindly. I'll keep my eyes open for the kamikazes. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, Tex, just a quick question here. It looks like you put your build on in the Atlantic and nothing in the Pacific. What happened to that plan to head north and maybe put some pressure on Japan? Well, we got ourselves a bit of situation here in Europe, and we are convoying here with our lone submarine. He's going to do that until Normandy is back in Allied hands again. But the Brits here are good friends. They're trying to build stuff, but the German Air Force, well, that's just too dang strong, and they're just going to keep sorting out there and sinking whatever they build. So we figured we'd send on over some junk and hopefully keep it from happening too terrible much. All right, well, let's see if that strategy works in the next couple of turns. Okay, here we are at the end of turn 5, and it's going to catch up on a few things that happened. The British hung tight here. They didn't go anywhere. Nigel, you want to speak to that?
Yes, well, we thought about it, and we thought, well, it would be rather silly to move up to Norway, take it for a turn only to lose it to the Luftwaffe and the Kriegsmarine. So we decided to stay put, but we did bomb Western Germany for a whopping 1. So that was a smashing success. We built a plane, some men, but we also built 3 tanks down here in Cairo. Should give a bit of a moment of pause for the Italians, what? And India, what happened here? Well, we went down and we fixed our battleship and we built some men and we flew our planes from Singapore, Malaya, over to India, back home. That is all we did.
So you didn't try to take on this Japanese fleet here?
Oh, goodness gracious, no, we left that for the Anzac.
Doesn't look like Anzac did anything either.
Oh, goodness gracious, no. They did not. I thought they would, but they did not. So feed me garlic and call me Stinky.
Okay, I guess the last thing to look at here is, this mess here. It looks like the Italians came back in and landed with some force, but we'll see if they're actually able to hold it. But they did bomb the factory, so the Brits are going to have to start shelling out some money here, maybe to keep building things in Cairo, knowing that next turn it looks like Germany might be moving in. So we'll have to see what happens on turn 6. The Axis have 6 capital cities on this side, and they have 5 capital cities on this side, including Hawaii. So the Axis have the upper hand right now, but they just might be running out of steam, and we'll see how the Allies respond in round 6.